and gentlemen, it is Friday night. It is Friday, and we back around the water cooler, man. This should be a good show, man. We hoping y'all call in, man, and mess with us tonight, man. But tonight, we're pubbing it all night, all day. Live call-in show, man. You know the number. Hit us up. What you want to talk about? What's on your mind? Let's go. Bring us in,
boys and girls of all ages. You're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Water Cooler Talks, covering everything you love about college football, especially everything going down in the SEC conference. So, if you love college football, you need to lock in. And now, your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler. My name is Nick Frazier, one half of the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. And you can hear them, but you can't see them. Tell them who you are, boss man.
Man, it's Marcus Fitzpatrick. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. And of course, around the water cooler with us tonight, we got our guys with us, the one, the only from Auburn TV. DC Wolf. What's up, DC?
What's up, fellas? Let's talk some Auburn, baby.
Let's talk sports. Let's talk sports.
Let's do it.
And the man, the myth, the legend, the fan favorite, everybody's fan favorite. From at SEC season, it's Auburn Tez. What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
Man, pretty good, man. What's going on, fellas?
Man, we doing good. We doing good. Can't complain at all, man. Hope all is going well with y'all, man. Hope all is going well with everybody tonight, man. We appreciate y'all, as always, for rocking with us, man. Before we get into it, man, make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk, man. Follow us on Twitter at CoolersPod23. And, of course, subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell button here on YouTube so you know when we post more videos and when we go live, man. We appreciate y'all so much tonight. If you are in the chat, you may see some new stuff in the chat. If you're in the chat, we're gonna try to hit a goal tonight. We're gonna try to see if we can get 10 super chats tonight. We'll try to see if we can get 10 super chats. 10 super chats of $1.99 or more. We're gonna try to see if we can get it tonight. In the chat, and also in the chat, there is a poll in the chat as well. In the chat, the poll states which QB will have more rushing touchdowns in the SEC this season, and the options are Jackson Arnold from Auburn, Austin Simmons from Ole Miss, Lenore Sellers from South Carolina, and John Mateer from Oklahoma. And that's going to go on for the duration of the show. And at the end of the show, we'll end the poll and see who wins that. Is what we'll do. We'll see who wins that at the end of the show when it comes to it. So hopefully we'll see what's going on. And by the way, whoa, we already getting calls. We are already getting calls, man. Who is on the line and want to talk with the Water Cooler Talk podcast? We about to bring them in. We're going to see who it is, man. They trying to come in and holler at us. What's up, man? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is around the water cooler with the Water Cooler Talk podcast? Who we talking to tonight?
Auburn Express.
What up, man? How you feeling?
What's
up, man?
What's up?
Not much, man. What's on your mind tonight, my guy?
I don't know how y'all doing.
Man, we doing good. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up. What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind? I was on your live, on your Instagram live a couple of weeks ago. It was a good Instagram live. I had a good conversation. What's on your mind tonight, my guy? What you want to talk about?
If there was one other than Jackson Arnold, if there's one person out of the whole entire Auburn roster, who do you think would go to New York and be a Heisman finalist?
Okay, so
other than Jackson Arnold.
Other than Jackson Arnold. He said other than Jackson Arnold. Who is the other person that you think on Auburn roster that can go to New York? All right, Ted said he has his. What's yours, Ted?
Eric Singleton. Eric Singleton, receiving, punt return, kick return. This guy, 4.2 speed, probably, he's going to put up a lot of yardage. Probably, if he can lead the SEC in all-purpose yardage, I can see him in New York for sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Auburn Express, you got one answer. Ted said Eric Singleton. DC, who you got?
Brandon Frazier. No, I'm just joking.
I was about to say,
I hope so. I hope so. That happens. That'd be amazing.
I'm gonna go Eric Singleton or Cam Coleman. I'm gonna go Cam Coleman. But yeah, Eric Singleton, you know what I'm saying, was my first choice, but choice.
Right. Okay. All right, Marcus, who you got?
They took all the obvious answers because it's so bad that they went receiver because they know we ain't running the ball. Like nobody even said DeMar Austin. It is to me. It's easier to win Heisman from running back than receiver, but nobody even mentioned our running back. So I'm Eric Singleton as well.
Having technical difficulties on the show. My mic just broke, but I'm just have to hold it like this until the rest of the night. It is what it is, man. We're going to talk about this, bro. I guess
one for the team.
That's wild, man. It literally just broke in the middle of the show. What's going on, man? How you do this to me?
My goodness.
Jesus Christ, Lord.
Hot fire.
Come on,
Coffee. Hot fire. That's what I'm saying. All right, man. Auburn Express. Anything else you want to talk about, my guy?
Okay.
Who is yours?
So, who out of the team that does not get talked about enough, who you think is going to ball out this season? Who do you think gets left on? Who's that one player you think really no one really talks about enough?
I got mine. Yeah, I got mine.
I got mine too.
I'll say Horatio Fields.
Horatio Fields.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Marcus gonna jump out there like that.
Tez, who you got?
I've been saying it for a while. Chris Murray.
Okay. Chris Murray is a good one.
Getting a lot of love. Veteran linebacker. Pass rusher. I think he's gonna make a name for himself.
You know who I'm gonna say?
Who?
Brandon Frazier.
Jesus Christ.
Brandon Frazier.
Jesus Christ.
I hope that's true. That's true.
Brandon Frazier is getting some real play. He getting real play tonight. I guess I'm trying to talk.
Anytime I'm around Brandon Frazier, get plug.
Can y'all still hear me?
We echoing.
Yeah, I mean that's what's happening because we got the loop back going on. So y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure we're good. Then.
You're not echoing though.
Say what?
You're not echoing.
Yeah, I know y'all gonna echo because it's a loop back. It's loop back into the thing so we can hear him.
So while we're talking, if you mute him, will it loop back? While we're talking,
I'm mute.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm mute when he talk. But go ahead, Auburn Express.
I'm going Champ Anthony.
There we go.
Okay.
It's a great answer.
Yeah,
I like that.
I talked to him. I think he has I talked to him a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Arkansas injury, I think it's really, it's firing him up for this season. I think he's going to ball out.
How's he doing on the injury? How's his injury looking? How's he recovering?
Right.
I think he's back in there. I think he's good. He feels good.
So you heard it here first, Auburn fans. You heard it here first. Champ Anthony
back.
He said Champ Anthony recovering. All right.
Well, Auburn, before you get up out of here, I got a question for you. Before you get up out of here, Auburn.
What's up?
Trey Mason, Cadillac.
Trey Mason or Cadillac? Ooh.
Yeah. Easy, man. Easy work.
I'm going, honestly.
I
feel Trey Mason was good, but Cadillac just brought that energy. I'm going Cadillac.
You going Carnell Williams? I think DC going Carnell Williams. Ted, you going Carnell Williams too?
Yeah. Carnell had to share the ball, man. Think if Carnell was in the Gus Malzahn offense, man. Like Trey Mason got the line share of the carries, man. He had to share with Ronnie Brown, man. So.
All right, Auburn Express, man.
Well,
we appreciate you calling in, my guy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Y'all be safe, brothers.
All right, you too, man.
You too.
Auburn Express was on the line with us right there, man. We appreciate y'all, man. That's what we're doing tonight. Tonight is a call-in show. There's no specific topic. Whatever you want to talk about, call in. Let us know what you want to talk about, and guess what? We're gonna talk about it. So that's what we're gonna do, man. Let's get to it, man. How y'all feeling tonight, fellas? Y'all feeling all right?
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good, man.
Boy, we got another caller coming in, man. Boy, this is good. This is great, man. I like this. I like this, man. Shout out to y'all calling in, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Who's calling in? Yeah, we're gonna accept it. We're gonna accept it. Well, he hung up. Or did he? Hello?
Hey, you there?
Yeah, we hear you. What's going on? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing pretty good tonight, man. How are y'all doing?
We doing good. Who we talking to?
Awesome, man. What's up?
Who are we talking to?
This is Dave from Denmark, South Carolina.
Dave.
What?
What's up, Dave?
Dave from Denmark, South Carolina.
Hey, that's what's up. We out here. What's up,
Dave,
Dave?
I gotta ask you a question. Dave, are you an SEC fan?
SEC. What sports is that one? Sorry, I only follow Formula One.
You only follow
Formula One.
Okay,
Okay, that's what's up.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? Tell us about Formula One, then, Dave. What's up? What's going on with Formula One right now?
Well, this weekend is the Belgian Grand Prix at a track I'm not even going to try and pronounce.
Okay.
It is picking up to be an interesting weekend because the main driver in that's held the past 4 world championships, I think, his name's Max Verstappen, and he's been with Red Bull. He's all basically going to Mercedes, is what the speculation is.
Okay.
Because the entire Red Bull team's a dumpster fire right now.
Okay. Who's the driver for the Red Bull team?
So there's 2 of them.
Okay.
There's Max Verstappen and Yuki Tsunoda.
Okay.
Max Verstappen is probably going to end up at Mercedes instead of Red Bull. And this is Yuki Tsunoda's probably his last season as a driver in Formula One.
Formula One.
And they just fired the team manager a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Who's
someone else.
your favorite driver?
I'd have to go with either Carlos Sainz or George Russell.
Okay.
Neither of which have been doing particularly good this season, but they're pretty darn good drivers.
Okay, all time. Who's your favorite driver? All time.
Oh, all time? Probably have to go either be the basic guy and do Ayrton Senna or Daniel Ricciardo.
Okay.
I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question. Do you watch
Go
college
ahead.
football?
Football?
Yes.
Not really.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot,
But
man.
you
Call
know-
in every week. Call in every week and give us a Formula One update.
That's it. That's what we want. We want a Formula One update every Friday. What's going on? If that's okay with you.
Let's see here. I've been a bit slacking. The race is Sunday.
Okay.
They've been doing practice sessions today. They're going to do qualifying tomorrow. No, they're doing a sprint race tomorrow and a qualifying
Okay.
where they're going to run a short race, then do qualifying for the main race, and then Sunday do the main race.
Okay. All right.
That's what's up, man.
It's pretty fun if you go check it out. This
Okay.
season's shaping up to be very interesting. It's the last of this last season of this regulations. They're going to new regulations and a new car next season.
All right, man. Appreciate it, but make sure you call back in.
Hey,
Friday.
before you leave, I got homework for him real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Go to YouTube, type in 2013 Iron Bowl, and watch that. And then when you call next week, we're gonna talk about it. Okay?
The Iron Bowl.
Yeah, 2013 specifically.
All right. Well, I will
Yeah.
check that out this week.
Do that. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
it's gonna be entertaining. Now, trust me.
it's gonna be dope. I'm telling you, check it out. Auburn football, Auburn Tigers, War Eagle. Remember that.
All right, Auburn Tigers Iron Bowl. All right, I'll
2013.
I'll definitely check that one out.
2013 Iron Bowl. Now 2013 Kick Six. If you see 2013 and Kick Six together, that's the same game.
Alabama versus Auburn.
That's it.
All right, I'll definitely give that a check out.
All right then.
All right.
All right, man, have a good one now.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Shout out to that guy for calling me. Hey, we didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I was trying to look up some. I was trying to look up some form I ain't never heard of before. So I was over
That's
trying
awesome,
to
man.
Google some stuff so I could join into the conversation.
I thought bro was gonna roll with Andretti or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
I felt so left out.
Yeah.
Tim was like, how you get in and don't know and don't watch football? Tim, we not screening calls. We really not screening calls. Tim, I gotta feel like that was. Gotta feel like that was Tim. Gotta feel like that was Tim.
Right.
That was Tim Tucker.
That was Tim Tucker. All right, we got another one coming in. We got another one coming in. Who around the water cooler with us? What's up? You around the water cooler? Who we talking to?
Smith.
Who is it?
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight, fellas?
I'm doing well.
Doing
Good, man.
Good.
Who we talking to? Who we talking to?
Robert Smith.
Robert.
Robert Smith. What's going on?
Damn.
Damn,
man.
Hey, my boy had pulled up on them folk. What up, Robert? We miss Robert. We miss Robert.
Well, give me a minute here. This damn guy from Denver, the race guy. I don't want to be ugly, but he don't realize how serious business this stuff is, and and I mean this is damn serious business, and I like him and all. He can call in, but damn, he needs to know how serious this stuff is, you know.
Hey, Robert, I was trying to be cool, man. I don't want. Look, I'm not trying to.
I know.
I'm not trying to. Be
You handled it. You handled it good. I thought he was just calling and punking the show, but I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But y'all handled it really well.
we homework.
Yeah, Tez, you gave him some homework to figure out what was going on, what he was calling about. So I like to hear that, you know.
So Robert, tell me this, Robert. In the chat, we got a poll going up. I don't know if you saw it or not. I said the poll is which SEC quarterback that's listed on the list is gonna have the most rushing touchdowns at the end of the season? It's Jackson Arnold, John Mateer, Lenore Sellers, or Austin Simmons. Who you think? Who you thinking?
Well, as Marcus knows, I know everything. Okay.
All right.
By far, it ain't that ain't even a close question. That ain't even. I mean, it ain't gonna be close. It's gonna be Sellers, without a doubt.
Hey, Robert, you my boy. I agree with you, Robert, but I think it's closer than what you think it's gonna be. I think Jackson Arnold gonna have a little something to say.
That cat's a mini Cam Newton. He can hit it and go get it.
Yeah, I think Sellers will be the one, but I think Jackson Arnold gonna be a close second though.
He looks
smart.
smart.
DJ Lagway, man.
The glasses he got on, them big glasses he wears.
Hey, I want to see context this year.
Nick, it's gonna be Sellers, Nick, by far.
All right, you going Sellers?
Okay.
I think Jackson Arnold is our red zone offense, though.
I'm going Sellers. I like that pick, Robert.
Tez, let me say something. One night on here, you said you thought that Brian Harsin was the best coach out of Gus and Hugh Freeze. Did you not?
Get on, Robert. Get on, Robert. Know how you felt, Robert.
I gotta rock.
I did say that, Robert.
What?
Let her know how you feel about that, Robert.
We had this conversation. Me and Tez.
I
take it you disagree.
I don't understand it.
You don't understand?
I mean, I don't understand it. How you could do that? But anyway, DC, I can't leave you out, my man.
What's up, man? Shout out to Robert still rocking with us tonight, man. Robert, what else on your mind before we get up out of here, man?
That's about it. I just called to say hello and hopefully, tell the dude from Denver. This is serious business. Don't F around. I mean, we'll talk. I mean, I can't believe this. I can't. I said, damn, I gotta call in when I heard this. This is funny.
Yeah.
I think
he's literally F1ing around.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, maybe you never know. He might pick up and be an Auburn fan now. You just don't know.
Man.
You know?
I hope so. That's why I gave him that game.
That's right, fellas. Well, good to talk to y'all, and I'll call in some more.
All right, then, Robert, man. We appreciate
my boy. You heard it here first. That's my boy right there.
All right, man. Everybody that's Robert Smith on the line. Boy, shout out to Robert Smith for calling in. I'm telling y'all, man, make sure y'all call in, man, because this is what we trying to we want. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Everybody bring the smoke tonight. Bring the smoke to the water cooler.
Who is calling now? It is an unknown number, so I can't see the number. So we're gonna see who it is.
Go.
Who we talking to? You around the water cooler with the fellas. What's up? Tell us who you are.
What's going on? This is Bubba.
Bubba,
what's up, Bub?
Bubba, what's going on?
Bubba, what's up,
why you calling from a block number, Bub? We all want to answer.
Bubba act like we don't got his number already.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta we all want to pick that up, Bubba. We got F1 fans calling tonight. You better chill out.
Bubba calling from incognito number, man. Come on,
he calling from incognito number. What's up, Bubba? What's on your mind tonight? Everybody, make sure y'all go subscribe to Bubba and the Old Man Sports Talk on YouTube. This is the man. This is the myth. Yep. This is the legend. Bubba from Bubba and the Old Man. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over there, man. Bubba, what's on your mind tonight, man?
Firstly, Nick, I did not know you said that about Brian Harsin, that he was the best between Harsin, Freeze,
and Go. He said that, Bubba. You was at work that day.
Okay, let's clarify this statement. That's not what we said. We said that when it came to discipline wise with the football team, and if a coach would have had a long tenure, Harsin probably would have been the best coach going forward. X's and O's is what we said.
So half the job.
You said half the job.
Yeah, I mean, we can all sit here and say that you can say he wasn't a great recruiter. I think there were other things involved in that. The reason why he wasn't a great recruiter, but still, I kind of feel. Smoke Monday said it himself. Smoke Monday said if he knew how to talk to people, he would have been the next guy in the conference. I'm just saying.
That's a big deal, though.
I watched that IG Live. It was the Cody McClain, Smoke Monday, Lee Hunter.
Yep.
They said X's and O's wise, he was a genius.
Yep.
And I tend to agree. But to coach in the SEC, you have to have great relationships with your players. You have to build a great culture, and you have to recruit at a high level. He did none of the three, and that was a big problem.
So how do you rank him, Bubba?
I think it's Freeze, Gus, then Harsin, or Freeze, Gus, and everybody on any staff, on any of the staff, then Harsin. Any of them would have had more success because they would have had a better understanding of how to communicate human to human. But my question is, and then I got to get back to work. If you had the option to take any of Auburn's quarterbacks in the last 10 years, rank them, who would you take first and then go all the way down? Anybody that started a game for Auburn. See y'all. War Eagle.
All right, then, Bubba. All right. He said if we could take any quarterback in the last 10 years, we will rank them. Starting from 1 to 10, where we go. So, okay, last 10 years is since 2015.
Thank you.
Okay.
Or do you want to go 2014 because of 2025 season?
Because I'm gonna take Nick. I'm gonna take Nick Marshall.
I was gonna say it's a no-brainer. Nick Marshall, Jerry Stidham.
You gonna take Nick Marshall? What? I'm taking Jerry Stidham.
I'm taking Nick Marshall over Jerry Stidham.
I'm taking Jerry Stidham 1. I'm gonna take Jerry Stidham 1. I'm gonna take Nick Marshall.
Are we? Who is my coach? Because that plays a lot into how I want to run my offense.
Gus was the coach for the whole period for most of them guys.
He said the last 10 years. So I'm saying, like, are we talking about Free?
Gus was the coach for like 7 of them years.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying it's Free. Are we talking about with Freeze coaching?
I mean, that's you. That's you. You pick that.
Okay. If Freeze is the coach, I'll go Nick Marshall.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going Nick Marshall.
Yeah, if I got Nick Marshall in there, I'm gonna take Nick Marshall, probably Stidham, and then Bo Nix, actually.
Yeah, that's my list too, Ted.
I'm taking Jerry Stidham, Nick Marshall, Bo. I'm going Stidham 1, Nick Marshall 2, Bo 3. I'm gonna go Sean White 4.
I was about to say, who's after that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sean White 4.
Man, he playing Jeremy Johnson at the end.
I mean, you got to, bro. I mean,
I know what I'm saying.
I mean, he would probably be at the top, man. But JJ, man, he gonna have to be somewhere at the bottom, man. Somewhere at the bottom. I mean, Sean White 4. Okay, wait. He classified. He said, Bubba said, I meant add them to the current team. My bad. I was in the freezer.
No, and that's why I asked.
Okay.
That's the whole reason why I asked the question.
That's different.
That's the whole reason why I asked the question.
In case I'll take Nick Marshall 1.
You know what I'm taking Nick Marshall. That's the whole reason why I asked the question, Bubba.
I'm gonna take Nick Marshall 1.
Although I will say Jerry Stidham with those receivers.
That would be interesting.
It could be nasty, but when Hugh Freeze calling the play, I want Nick Marshall.
But the thing about it is, because Nick Marshall would just,
the RPO goes.
Yeah, the RPO gonna go crazy. That's what I'm saying. With free calling plays, I want Nick Marshall.
I'll take Nick Marshall. I
appreciate you for helping me out, Bubba, because that's all I was trying to.
I mean, after that, I mean, do we care?
No,
it ain't nobody else, bro. Really?
Okay. I mean, okay. This is the question. I know I said Sean White 4, but would you take Peyton Thorne over Sean White?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Can Sean White give you 2,700 yards in this offense?
I think
21 touchdowns.
Okay, so Sean White.
I'm taking Sean
White. I think Sean White had like 1,500 yards passing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if there's an echo, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to work on that. But there's a system that's in it's called loopback. So if I turn it off here right now, you should not hear the echo, but you shouldn't hear it now. But when someone calls in, I'm gonna have to turn it back on so we can hear them and you all can hear them. So when someone calls in, I do have to turn it back on so you can't. So it will be sort of an echo there. But when no one's calling in, I'll turn it off so it won't be an echo. So you shouldn't hear echo now. All right. But yes, I mean that's the question. Would you take Peyton Thorne over Sean White?
Yeah, I'm taking Peyton Thorne.
I'm taking Sean White.
I'm taking Sean White over Peyton Thorne.
I'm taking Sean White.
I'm taking Peyton.
Peyton Thorne hate is real.
Wait a minute. Boba said, is Sean White on or off the sugar? I'm guessing he's saying
that's a valid question.
Oh my god,
it's a valid question.
One of those is a lot better than the other one.
It's a valid question. That is a valid question.
Nobody put TJ Finley in there.
Nobody put. Yeah, I was just about to
say. No, I'm sorry. Excuse my friend.
Who?
Excuse my friend.
Who did he say?
He down there with JJ. He down there with JJ. Put him on down.
I didn't hear you. You said who? TJ Finley. Oh, okay. No.
I mean, TJ Finley almost won an Iron Bowl on one ankle.
TJ Finley or Sean White?
Sean White.
I'd probably say TJ Finley, bro. Because
did Robbie started the game?
Robbie started the game too. Yeah.
Okay, we can add Robbie to this.
But here's the thing, though. He had a chance with Robbie Ashford. He didn't start him.
Nobody started him. Everywhere he went, nobody. He couldn't get a starting job.
Because and it ain't no slight to Robbie, but do you think?
No.
Is he a passing threat? Would you consider him to be a passing threat? I mean, he had a really nice pass against Alabama in the Iron Bowl game, but could he consistently do it?
I think that I don't know about a passing threat, but I think he could have got us the same production or close to the same production that Peyton Thorne got us.
Okay, so you think which Peyton Thorne? First year Peyton Thorne or second year Peyton Thorne?
First year Peyton Thorne. So second year Peyton Thorne improved.
Okay, so first year Peyton Thorne was what, 1,800 yards, right?
I think Robbie could do that.
Okay, all right. Get must have said, man, I'm glad y'all going to this call in format. Y'all can legit have 2-hour shows like this. We could, man, but boy, woo, a lot of work. Man, it ain't a lot of work. I'm just talking about this. It can't be done. Yeah, man, we appreciate that, man. Man, let's see. Tim said, man, I got a super hot take about Robbie if he just pick up 10%. Tim, call in, man. We want to hear it. We want to hear it, man. We want to hear it. Call in. Auburn Express said, man, he enjoyed the call, guys. Man, we enjoyed you, man. Appreciate you.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, we trying to get the call in section heavy here, man. So we want y'all to come in and interact with us, man. It'd be dope. So y'all can call in, man. Continue to call in, man. We ain't really. It really ain't no topic tonight for real. We just having a conversation, man. I do want to ask y'all a question. I do want to ask y'all this question. I know how I feel about it, but with this new executive order that's being signed, how y'all feel this affects Auburn, or does it even affect Auburn? I want to hear what y'all take. I want to hear what Marcus.
I feel like Auburn was doing things the right way, and NIL was wrong. Auburn was right.
Auburn was right.
Auburn was right.
Why was Auburn right? Why was Auburn right? Because an executive order says so. I mean, executive order is not law, and it doesn't enforce anything. But go ahead.
True. But like Ted put in our group, Trump trying to go down as the president to say college football, man. And I think what he gonna do is he's gonna try his best to at least find a solution for what we see right now.
But how can you do that through an executive order?
Great question, Nick.
You can do like you got to look at him and what's going on with him in Harvard. It's like it's some things he wants as far as executive order, and they like we're not complying, and he like okay, I'm gonna withhold y'all money, so he can enforce it himself.
Well, he don't.
Well, yes, what I'm saying is he can pressure it, bro. He can pressure it with funds. He doing it with Harvard, bro. They going to court over this.
Yeah, that's it's illegal. It's illegal though.
It doesn't matter. What I'm saying though is, but what I'm saying is he has used this same method to get compliance from other schools, and they complied. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to debate whether it's legal, illegal, law, or not law. I'm just saying cause and result.
But that is the debate.
Right, I know, but I'm saying the question is how can he enforce it? I'm just answering that question, how he can enforce it.
He can't.
You know what I'm saying? He can.
No, he can't. He can't.
He can.
No, he can't.
What I'm saying, Nick, he's doing it already.
But
think about it. He's doing it already.
If he was, he wouldn't be going. They won't be going to court for it. So
if he wasn't, they wouldn't be going to court because the schools would just be like, I'm gonna do what I want to do and leave me alone. But dude, like he's enforcing it and withholding it, so they got to go to court. So what I'm saying is, he is by rule, he is enforcing it, whether it's legal, law, not legal, anything. It's an enforcement mechanism. Just like he's enforcing what he wants as far as with Harvard and some of these schools, man. He wants certain academic things not taught. And I don't want to go wax into politics, but I'm trying to answer the question. He wants certain things politically taught or not taught in these schools. And if they're not complying, he's like, okay, I'm gonna withhold funds. The same way with the thing on the transgender or people or guys and men and women are men playing in women's sports. Dude is like, I don't want transgender people playing in women's sports or men playing in women's sports. So I'm gonna affect you financially if you don't comply with what I want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it is an enforcement mechanism. What the mob does is not right or law, but they have an enforcement mechanism.
Yeah, but we're not talking.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, I'm just answering the question.
We're talking about a federal government and a federal statute.
Yes, I'm answering the question.
An executive order by law. What he's doing is he can't. Let's talk about an executive. An executive order is a directive to a federal agency about a federal law. There is no federal law that constitutes paying players paying players for pay for play or anything that's dealing with Title IX, because Title IX is already an enforceable measure. It's already enforceable. That's law. You can't. The reason why you have women's sports with men's sports is Title IX. So that's not going anywhere. So by that standard, what federal law is this executive order directing a federal agency to enforce? There is none.
Okay,
That's
bro,
what
I'm just telling you. I'm not.
again.
I'm not sitting and on debate what's the law and not the law.
That's
not at this point in time. In this point in time and where we are, it's like sometimes the law is like it's irrelevant. The point is, like I said, I'm just answering the question whether it is enforceable or not, and I say yes, it's enforceable. By how looking at his record on how has enforced stuff as far as his latest political stuff he want done. He has an enforcement mechanism behind it. You know, is it necessarily law to bring in the National Guard into LA? It doesn't matter. He did it. You feel what I'm saying? What I'm saying is some of this stuff it doesn't matter if it's a federal law, whatever. It's like Buddy is an entity right now himself where he's doing enforcement himself. And it's just like some people are bowing down and some people are fighting it. But again, it is an enforcement mechanism, whether it's right or wrong law or not. Legal or illegal.
It's not an enforcement mechanism. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Okay.
It's not an enforcement mechanism. Okay. It's not. It's not. I'm just being real. Like you can go back and look at what President Obama did in 2020 when it came to DACA, the Dreamer thing, when everybody talked about. That was an executive order that was to an executive law for immigrants. That was a federal law on the statute on the books about that. That's the reason why that was an executive action that directed the Department of Homeland Security to do a certain thing. This executive order, which I have watched so many things about this, a lot of people, a lot of hoopla over this executive order. I'm saying it's not worth the piece of paper it's on because there is no federal law that's directing a private organization in the NCAA and these schools to pay players. There is none. Now to your point, DC, what it can do is put pressure on these senators and these congressmen to pass a SCORE Act. Now that's what it can. That's more than likely what it's doing. But I mean how can the Department of Education, how can the Federal Trade Commission, how can the Attorney General, how can they enforce something about third-party NILs not being able to play players? I'm just saying.
What I was just reading on.
Bro, like I said, I don't even want to get into the politics thing, but bro, it's like before this administration got into office, it would be unheard of just to put people on a plane and take them to a foreign country and drop them off into a prison. Not just drop them off in a country, but drop them off into a prison. That's unheard of, dude, without having due process. That is unheard of. So that's against the law. But guess what? He did it.
But dude back though. But dude already back.
No, but what the rest of them? What are the other 200?
What other 200? What are you talking
about?
Bro,
it was more than him. It was a whole plane full of people. It was like 200 people, dog.
Okay, all right.
You see what I'm saying? So those people are still. What I'm saying is his enforcement mechanism for immigration. His enforcement mechanism for immigration, bro.
Well, what I was just
before this, what happened was unheard of, but he did it, and those people are still there, bro.
But those weren't.
It's only one person came back.
But those weren't executive orders. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it was.
What I was just reading about
yes, it was. It was the Army. The Invasion Act was an executive order.
Go ahead, Marcus.
I said, but for what I was reading about the executive order, they were saying this is his way of pushing the SCORE Act through.
That's exactly what it is. It's to gain support for the SCORE Act because it will more than likely pass the House. Is more than likely what it would do. But when it gets to the Senate, because of the filibuster, you have to have 60 votes in the Senate. You don't just need a simple majority in the House. You don't just need a simple majority in like you do in the House, but you need 60 votes in the Senate unless it's a reconciliation. Unless there's a reconciliation bill where then you can use a simple majority in the Senate. But other than that, because of the filibuster, you need 60 votes. It's only 53 Republican senators or people that's Republican that would vote for it. So you would need 7 Democrats, and the Democrats are already saying they're not going to vote for it because it's a bill that is already just it is a bill that basically favors the NCAA and the institutions and not give more protections to the players. That's what it's saying. So when I see it, I'm just like, yeah. I mean, why is the sports world up in a roar about this when it's not enforceable? But me and DC have different different thoughts on the way on the enforceable thing. But I'm looking at it from a legality point because everything that has been considered an executive order, there has always been a legal pushback. And I just feel this is the same way. I think in Auburn's case, when you're looking at this particular thing, I think Auburn should just look at what the House attorneys did, the settlement, the agreement that they came up with, the CSC and the House attorneys, and just go by the fact that third party entities and school affiliated entities and third party NIL collectives are part of valid business purposes. My bad, Tiz. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say I don't think that any of the new news or whatever affects Auburn at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Auburn's weight was based on whether NIL was considered third party or not. Auburn is still waiting on August 1st to see if teams have overextended themselves. We still don't know like what goes towards the cap and what doesn't. That hasn't been clearly defined. So in a sense, we don't know if Auburn is right or not.
No, go ahead and call back in. Like, we good. Go ahead. I just missed the call. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tiz.
No, I was just saying we don't know if Auburn is right or not. We don't. We won't know until August 1st, until all these deals can go on paper. They go through the clearinghouse and we determine that, hey, this goes towards your cap, this does not go towards your cap. Even though it's an NIL deal, is it a valid NIL deal? We don't know that yet. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it affects Auburn.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the Huggy Beard is in the chat. What's up, Huggy? How you doing?
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hold up, Huggy. Hold up. I got to turn it on. Hold on. Can't hear him because he's not home. Hold on, Huggy. What's up, Huggy? How you feeling, my guy?
Just chilling out around that water cooler, bro.
What's up? What's on your mind, Huggy? What's on your mind?
Well, I didn't call in necessarily for this, but to DC's point about the executive orders and how the immigrants were done, I think the point that everybody's missing about this, illegal immigrants on no country in this world are protected by that country's constitution because you are illegal. So that's how he's able to do that. Because if he was really doing something wrong, and I'm not a Trump guy, I'm not a political guy, they all a bunch of scams. But if he was really doing something he could not do, they'd have been done shutting down. Now, as far as what's going on with NIL and whatnot, I have said from the very beginning, probably left this comment in the show, because the entire culture of this planet is changing, everything's changing with it that has a major impact on the people. And I think we all could agree college sports and sports in general has a humongous impact. But what's happening is, and you can go look throughout history, all the major organizations that have legitimate power on our planet, after so long, the people are tired of you. Your name is associated with negative things. So they make it appear that we're getting rid of this and we're going to put a new thing in place, but it's the same thing, only under a different name. So I've said from day one that they are going to let NIL run wild because people have been begging somebody get rid of the NCAA. So they've made it appear that, hey, we don't got all the authority. It's going to run wild to the point that the people are going to turn back and beg the NCAA to come back. And once they retake power, it is a wrap, period. That's the only reason these kids haven't stepped on a football field and getting multiple millions of dollars. It's the only reason, because people forget. All the people that control this, they're all wealthy beyond our wildest dreams. And they ain't about to lose it because of what the, quote, people want. So this is all a scam. They're going to let it run wild. And then when everybody's fed up with the new old is going to come back in. And nothing's going to miss a beat. It just is what it is. That's, about all I can say on that. What's really on my mind is I don't like Hugh Freeze's face, bro. I don't like him. I've never liked him. And I think he might be one of them cats that's better suited to be a coordinator. Because, like DC had said the one time, oh, well, Huggy, I thought you called for a ceasefire. I did. And wouldn't you know it, he stabbed me in the back instead of, hey, I'm going to take care of my recovery and everything that's left, I'm going to put into getting Auburn football back to just a respectable level. Nah, he going to go out in the green in his cracker ass golfing clothes, and shoot however many holes in golf, I don't know. I'm too poor to have ever played that sport. But he is not the coach that we need.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have another coach in mind, but I do think Auburn, the people that run Auburn are the problem. It's not so much Auburn. It's definitely not the fans, because, I mean, you compare what Auburn's going through now and look at other schools, I don't know, like maybe Vandy. It don't matter what Vandy does. They're not packing out a stadium like Auburn. Vandy can go 12-0. Auburn go 0-12. I bet you more people go watch Auburn go winless than they do Vandy go undefeated. Believe that. So it's not the fans. It's not the program. It's the people behind it. I vividly remember, I don't know how many of y'all remember this, but it was game day. I want to say it was the week of Florida and Georgia, because they was in Jacksonville or something. But Dion was on the panel, and Brian Harsin had just been fired. And they asked Dion, got a bunch of big name schools going to be coming up, not the least of which is Auburn. What do you think? And my man looked dead in the camera and said, I'm listening. So the fact that Dion, a black man from the South, country as a turnip green, went all the way up to white bread, Colorado, tells me Auburn didn't even knock on his door. Same with Coach Lack. He was able to take that team that was trying to get up on its knees just to get to stand an 8 count, and he rallied them boys. And even though they didn't win out, they went out on their feet fighting. He should have got it right then. But some bull mess got him moved to the side. So Auburn is paying the price. The football gods have always looked out for Auburn. But if y'all go back to 2017, when they, didn't get it done and win that SEC championship against Georgia, all the Auburn magic has left, bro. And until we get a coach, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, until we get a coach like Kirby Smart or Nick Saban, and I don't mean, because let's not kid ourselves. Nick Saban was not Nick Saban when Alabama hired him. Let's just be honest about that. And they had no clue that he was fixing to go on the run he went. So I don't mean the name. I mean the attitude of, this is my team. It'll go where I say it goes. And if y'all don't like it, I'm out of here on the first thing smoking. Because Bama used to have that same problem. Non-football people wanting to run the football program. Until Auburn can get that handled, I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I got nothing but uneasy feelings about my beloved Tigers, bro.
All right, Huggy. You said a mouthful.
Yeah, you said a mouthful. Yeah.
Mouthful there, Huggy. Anything else you want to get out before we get off?
No, I'm gonna let y'all go. I think y'all have had enough, bro.
Hey, you didn't tell a lie though.
No, he did.
No, he
didn't tell a lie.
I mean,
I know it's easy. People might think, well, Huggy, you always own him, but if he was getting it done, I wouldn't be on him. I mean, I still wouldn't like his face, but it's easy to deal with stuff when you're winning. You know what I'm talking about? But righteously though, it's not so much the wins. There's no fight left in Auburn. There's no, you know what I'm talking about? There's no way that Auburn should have just surrendered to New Mexico State. And that's when I knew Hugh Freeze wasn't the answer. You still throwing your team under the bus talking about lack of talent. You going to tell me New Mexico State had a more talented roster? Got to be more careful. You heard me?
He heard you. He heard you, Huggy. And everybody else heard you too, Huggy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to our guy, Huggy. The Huggy Beard, man. Huggy, tell them where they can go, where they can come subscribe to you at, or where they can come follow you at on Facebook.
Well, my YouTube, the Huggy Beard himself. I'm finna to try to get some. It dawned on me, I ain't never gonna get no subscribers if there's nothing on the page. So I got to throw some stuff up there, and I didn't know it, but on Facebook, your lives just they go away after so long. So I'll probably hit a live here soon. I was gonna go to the strip club, but I decided not to. Me and Nick, we talked last night, Nick, and you know what just happened to me at work. So I think I probably need to take it easy. And they got my number. It is what it is. You know what I'm So I'll let y'all go, man. Get back to enjoying the show. Proud of all you guys, man. And nothing but love for all you guys. DC, remind tight. Check them sneakers, bro.
Huggy Beard himself. You know why they can call him the Huggy, man. Shout out to our guy Huggy, man. Appreciate you, man.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Huggy Beard, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Huggy Beard. As
the one and only.
Hey, shout out to Huggy.
He ain't tell a lie though. My buddy not lie.
That's the thing, man. I wanted to be real.
He actually made a great case for Brian Hardy.
He kind of did. Uh-oh.
There go Vandy Chris. He didn't like what he heard.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a person that was called out on the Huggy rant. His name
he didn't like what he heard.
From the Golden Broom podcast. Vandy Chris, what's up, man?
Man, I had to call in and respond to that nonsense.
Okay.
Back in 2012 and 2013, when Vandy was going 9-4 back to back, we were selling out our house. Stop it with the noise. We can't sell out because we've done it. When we put a good product on the field, our fans are going to go. The problem with Auburn, and he's right, there's no fight left in them. When Diego Pavia says, this is my team, and we go where I'm going to take this team, and Auburn just looks at him and lets him body slam their quarterback, you got a problem. And it's the head coach who is 0-3 against Diego Pavia and Jerry Kill. I said what I said, but I had to call in and respond. I couldn't let a lie be told.
Oh, man. A lie told. Y'all got any rebuttal to that, fellas, on the panel?
Well, I do have. I got a
question. I got something to say. Was that when James Franklin was there? When y'all setting it up?
That was James Franklin. That
yes,
was James.
Yes, it was.
All right, y'all ain't gonna do that no more. But go ahead.
I guess the difference I would say is Auburn can be 5-7 and sell it out. Auburn doesn't have to put a good product on the field to sell out that stadium.
I saw a bunch of empty seats when I came down there last year to watch Vandy play at Auburn. There were a lot of empty
I didn't say
seats.
they show up to the game. I said sell out.
I just had to call in and set the record straight about us selling out our stadium. We can do it when we put a good product on the field. Problem is we haven't done that in 100 years. So this is enjoyable for me.
That's the man himself, Golden Broom Podcast, Vandy Chris, man. Shout out to Vandy Chris for calling in, man. We appreciate you, my guy.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
You too, man.
No, you are, boy.
Man, all right, man. So that was That was it.
So I got a question for you guys though.
Go ahead.
What is this? It's two people called in and said that Auburn's lost their fight. They agreed with it.
Okay.
We just lay down. How do we feel about that?
That comes from the coach and the head quarterback. And these last couple of years, we've been struggling finding both. Because you need somebody to lead your locker room, and Payne Thorne was not a leader of the locker room. And to me, Hugh Freeze, he has a great knack for recruiting, but when you start throwing your players under the bus, you start losing them. You start losing the locker room as well. And I think when that became his narrative, he lost his locker room.
DC, your thoughts?
I don't necessarily think Auburn has lost his fight necessarily. I just think, man, Auburn has a lot of unforeseen circumstances that happen to them, honestly. Now, could there be better in-game coaching and strategy and all that stuff? We all agree that, we've beaten that horse dead, that, that can be done. But if you look at it like, I think Ted said last week, man, we had a kicker that got sick before the season. If you have that guy, man, we probably win 7-8 games. We go to a bowl game. You have a chance to maybe have an 8 or 9 win season last season. So just that in itself, losing your kicker, we went 50% on kicking field goals last year. So that's a little more, that's a little more than not having any fight, I think, in my opinion. I think it's just a little more nuanced than that, man. Did you hitch to a quarterback? Okay, in the first transfer portal, you got a quarterback late because you got him in the second portal. So you didn't jump out and get him in the first portal. You follow what I'm saying? So now you got a quarterback in the second portal. And then the second year, you had Cam Ward on the table. You know what I'm saying? If you're a coach, would you go all in on Cam Ward if we had to rewind time and do it again? You know what I'm saying? Or were you all in on, Payton Thorne and you just didn't have the money to spend? So
that's a good question. Would you go all in on Cam Ward?
I would go all in on Cam Ward, man. Okay. You see what I'm saying? When he was on the table, I was, we were like, man, Cam Ward, bro. This ain't rocket science. Cam Ward.
Okay.
So I like what you're saying, DC, but I feel like you ain't being real about the issue, DC. Because the situation is
what?
They right. Like, because we all on this platform by the middle of the season was saying we went from Auburn is coming in to win to, man, Nick predicted how we were gonna lose. That's the mentality that they talking about. Even us as a fan base was like, man, I don't know, we gonna find ways to mess it up. That's never been our tone going into games. We gonna find a way to lose.
Let me ask you this to rebut that. Let me ask you this. If we had McPherson the whole season, do you not agree that we win 7 or 8 games? If we had the kicker, a healthy kicker the whole season, do you not agree that we win 7 or 8 games last season?
What's up, CJ? How you doing, CJ?
That's my question, Marcus.
You asking that?
I'm asking. Everybody can answer it. If we have McPherson, a healthy McPherson, okay,
we're an 8-win team.
Okay, so we're an 8-win team. Okay, so if we're an 8-win team, then we're going to a bowl game. If and this is a big if.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm following. So you saying if McPherson played this past season,
healthy,
he's healthy. If he plays, he's healthy this past season. Auburn, you said Auburn wins 3 more games.
Yes.
Okay, which 3 games would those games be?
I would have to say.
I would give you Missouri, but
Arkansas.
I would give you Missouri,
Arkansas, and maybe Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, bro.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So you can pick out 3 easy.
But we were leading against Oklahoma.
Yeah, but I'm saying still I think it changes the way it changes the complexity of the game and how you call it when you have a kicker. You see what I'm saying? Go on that drive. If you have a solid kicker, maybe Hugh Freeze is not so aggressive and he let the air out the ball and run it, knowing that I can just kick a field goal. He's not necessarily trying to score again. You feel what I'm saying? So it does affect how you call the game, especially when you are getting near the red zone if you have a kicker. Some cats, when they know they got to get good kicker, like, bro, when Gus had some good kickers, bro was just like, man, I'm going to settle for this field goal because it's automatic. So your mentality of play calling changes too when you know McPherson his first year did not miss not one kick. So that's as automatic as you can get. If you know you got that in your back pocket, bro, you calling the game different, period.
I agree with that, DC. All I'm saying is, to their point, us as Auburn, we lost fight. But no matter what the situation was, us not having a kicker, coaching, our tone changed as Auburn fans. And for other outside fans, no offense to Vandy Chris, for other fans outside of the Auburn community to see that was our tone. Like, even people up here was saying, like, man, I ain't never seen Auburn like this. It was just I ain't gonna say new because we've been in this slump for a minute, but our tone this year it sounded horrible.
I don't know, man.
Horrible when you losing though, bro.
I don't know if we necessarily lost fight. What I saw last year, Brian Harsin last year in that Texas A&M game, it was lost fight. That was a team that lost the will to even play the game. Even though last season went, they was playing hard.
They were.
At the end of every last one of them games, they were actually trying to win it. It wasn't like a situation where they was just like defeated. They was trying to beat Diego Pavia. They was out there trying to make plays. A lot of the mistakes that they made because they were trying to make plays. The Payne Thorne changing the play fiasco, whatever he had going on, whoever was telling the truth, him or. But that's just a player trying to make a play in the moment. You know, that's not a player that's giving up or defeated. He made a mistake because he's trying to do too much. Even the pick six against Oklahoma, he's trying to do too much. Just run the football. You know what I'm saying? We all say, hey, you just check to a run. You know, trying to do too much. You're trying to be a hero. They were trying to make plays. Right. So I didn't see a team that was just like defeated and had lost its fight. I think it's a team that's being led in the wrong direction at times. And a fairly young team. I do want to point that out. Like, as while we talk about all these players now, like you got to think about it. What we saw from Cam Coleman, not to knock on Cam Coleman, but, you know, play where he hurts his shoulder. He's a freshman. He doesn't know, like, hey, I may still get the ball. My quarterback doesn't know I'm hurt. You know, you just go down, take a knee in that situation. Instead, he's out there still, you know, trying to play through it. He can't make a play on the ball, ends up being an interception. That's not coaching. That's just a young receiver who we expect to have learned. He learned that lesson on the fly. He knows now. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I've seen a team that's just defeated. Otherwise, I wouldn't think that this team could put up 9-10 games this year. And I think this team is very capable of winning 9-10 games this year. So defeated? Nah, but in a bad spot right now, yes, absolutely.
All right. I mean, well, I ask you this question, man. Does this season set up for the next 5 years for Auburn? Depending on whichever way it goes. If it's a bad season, are we behind 5 seasons? If it's a good season, are we looking at potentially a nice little run here for Auburn, potentially, you know, being a perennial?
I think the turnaround in college football has turned from like the traditional 5 to 6 season to like the 3 to 4 range now.
Okay.
So I agree with you, Nick. I think this season does, win or lose, does set up the next couple of years for Auburn.
Okay. DC, your thoughts?
Yeah.
DC, you muted.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it does, man. If we could just make it through this season, man. If we could just have positive this season, right, man. There's so much hinging on this season, man.
Yeah.
Like recruiting, man, the whole Auburn future. Because the thing about it, even if dude have a bad season, and Tight said this, man, even if they have a bad season, dude, you can't fire dude after the season. You gotta like give him another year and fire him during the season. Because if you fire him at the end of this season, this Tight thought, and it makes sense. if you fire Hugh Freeze at the end of this season, just say he have a raggedy season, bro, all the players gonna jump in the portal because those are his guys. You're gonna have a mass exodus like the guy at Marshall. Okay. What if he have a bad season and you let him play into the next season and you fire him like they did Harsin? Now you got the players and you get a coach to come in and retain the roster and do some retention during the season. Like, hey man, guys, this is introduce yourself and retain that roster. So at the end of the season, you just don't have a mass exodus. Is the theory behind that, and it makes sense.
It does, but I think that also plays into though, depending on what the narrative is. Whatever the narrative is going into the end of the season is probably what it's going. Because I feel like if they get rid of Hugh at the end of the season, they slide Durkin in. I don't think the drop off is that significant.
No, that's a good thought. That's a good thought right there. That is definitely a good thought. Yeah, if you got a planned succession plan with Durkin, I agree with you. Definitely. I was just speaking if you just got a brand new coach. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with that. Definitely.
So I mean, I'm a little bit different on this. Like, I just think that where we at, this 4-year stretch of football right here, this is it. Like, this is I haven't seen it worse than this. You know what I mean? And as long as I've been watching college football, and as long as I've been watching Auburn football, I haven't seen it worse than this. In fact, statistically, it hasn't been worse than this since like the 40s. So even if if we lose, he gets fired, we have to go get another coach. We just gave Gus Malzahn a ton of money to leave. Like, I saw a 3-9 season. I saw us come back from that and go to a national championship. So, like, I mean, it's still Auburn University at the end of the day. There's still going to be kids that come here that's always wanted to play football at Auburn University. That's always going to be a thing. The program is the program. You get to, and sad to say, our rivals are big schools, so you get to play Georgia, you get to play Alabama. That's enough for some kids to come here. I don't see this massive drop off in recruiting if it goes wrong, that everybody like it's kind of this doom and gloom scenario. What I do see though is if it goes right, this thing explodes. I don't know if it gets much worse than we won 5 games last year. So what, we gonna go down to 3? Well, we've been there before, right? But what we haven't been before is if he gets this thing right. 10 games this year, all of a sudden, the narrative and everything changes. Everything about how we talk about this program changes if you win 9-10 games. I want everybody to understand that.
That's a good point.
All of everything that we say, Hugh Freeze throwing players under the bus. Nobody cares when Kirby Smart does it. Want to know why? Because Kirby's going to get you 9-10 games, and he's been getting you that consistently. And he's got those 2 national championships in tow. Nobody cared when Nick Saban tell the truth about his players. Nobody cared then. You know what I mean? Because he was winning national championships. The only reason people care about some of the stuff that they care about with Auburn is because they're not winning. 9-10 games, I promise you, the whole narrative, he'll be able to play as much golf as he wants. You can put his golf logo on a shirt I'd wear. Like he'd be selling golf. He'd get his own line of Auburn golf clubs. Like, it would be amazing. Like, I'm just saying, like 9-10 games, it'll explode. But like, this is it. Like I think people don't understand, like, this is the bottom of the barrel where we at right now.
Yeah.
We keep looking at it getting worse. Like, it's like, no, we in it.
No.
Over a 4-year stretch, this is
over a 4-year stretch. Could it get worse? It definitely can get worse record-wise. I mean,
it can.
We are sitting here saying I have already said that I believe that this team wins 10 games in the regular season this year. That's what I've said. Just talent, roster alone, I believe, with getting Matt Fierce. And shout out to DC, man. DC had to get out of here. Shout out to DC, Auburn Addicts. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over to Auburn Addicts TV as well, man. Shout out to DC for coming through, giving us a little bit of his time. I think we should be going live. Yeah, we're going live Sunday. For Have You Heard, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. No, wait a minute. DC back. I thought DC was gone, but DC back. I thought DC had to get up out of here, but DC back. DC, we thought you had left, man.
Well, Willis Reed.
You was giving you the scoop. But DC back, he ain't going nowhere. We thought he had
Paul Pierce.
No, I didn't do a Paul Pierce. No, I didn't.
He had to go take a boo-boo.
I did not do a Paul Pierce.
But like I said though, I think with this roster, I think anything. I think let me preface it. Well, I'm not gonna preface. I'm just gonna say it. I think with this roster, this is a 9-10 win roster, but I think it's closer to 10 than it is 9. Now, what could be worse? And I pose this question to you. What could be worse? Having the roster that you had last year, knowing that you were closer to a 7-8 win team and only winning 5 games, and looking at the roster this year, knowing that you are a 9-10 win roster but only win 7 games. Which one is worse?
Shoot, this right here. This right here be detrimental to his career. I said Auburn.
I'm literally asking a question because we have had a conversation on this show where we all have said that roster last year was not as bad as it was portrayed.
No,
the one before that either. The one before that either.
It was portrayed to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait a minute. We got somebody coming in. Y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, the king of the comments is about to come through right now. The man himself. The man himself, Travell Fitzpatrick, is in around the water cooler. Travell, what's up?
This is about to take a weird turn.
Man. I stopped by Bucky's, because this is my spot.
Told you.
And I stopped by Bucky's because I was watching.
That's who doing a Paul Pierce right there.
I told you this is about to take a weird turn. I
had to gas up. I was watching the show, so I had to pull into the parking lot, and I had to empty things. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, this year right here, if this man does anything less than 10 wins, bad game. Bad. He can't have less than 10 wins because he said this is the roster that he needed to do what he needed to do 3 years ago.
Well. Travell said anything less than 10, it's a bad year. That's a lot of pressure, Travell. That's a lot of pressure.
No, this is what he told us. He told us he needs the talent on his roster. So he went out and got his 5-star quarterback. He got all his receivers. He got all his running backs. He got his line to where he wanted. And his defense showed up last year. They should show up this year.
But he did say 3 recruiting classes, though, Travell.
But no, wait.
He did say he need 3 full recruiting classes.
To Travell's point, at SEC Media Days, Coach Hugh Freeze did say he would love to have a 3rd recruiting class, but he said with this roster this year, there's no reason why we should not be in the conversation at the end of the year for the playoffs.
I agree with that. I agree. I was just adding that. He did say that, but I agree. 10 wins that's big though. Because
10 wins
yeah, I know. I'm like, man, I want 10 wins, but I think if Auburn has 8 regular season wins, will we be disappointed? But I think everybody would just move on.
No, I think
to the next season.
No,
I'm saying I would be disappointed too.
If he has those 8 wins and he don't beat a Georgia or Alabama.
I'm saying I would be disappointed.
He's got to win one of those games.
Yeah, I would be disappointed.
Even if he won one of those games, I would be disappointed for the simple fact because I'm still saying going from 5 to 8, is that still showing enough progress? Like, let's look at this roster. Let's look at this roster.
It's showing progress.
Have the best
I would say 5 to 8 would save his job,
right?
But I don't think 10. Like this is what I say, and Nick has said this in the past. This is the best time for him to get 10 wins. If you look at the roster how it's constructed, he has a veteran O-line. That O-line will be gone next year, meaning he will have to do a lot of rebuilding. RPO is what he loves to do, and that might be another another setback for him to keep him from even getting past 8 wins the following year. So this with the schedule and the roster that he has at his disposal this year, this is the best chance to get it. If he don't get it right now, I think we'll be looking at an 8-win record for the next 2 to 3 years.
Hey, really? Okay, can I say something on that one, man?
Go ahead.
The only thing, bro, and this is a big only thing, but man, we have pieces on the O-line that will be coming in next year if they mature. This is what I'm looking at on next year's team. The defense is going to be unthinkable next year. You see what I'm saying? So the defense is going to keep us in a lot of games next year, and you going to bring, hopefully, if you can retain, bring it back to receive.
He's going to be up to enjoy that defense.
So you know.
Where are we, Houston?
We can hear you later.
All Houston, man.
Yeah, we near Houston. We ain't in there yet. But man, let me get back on the road, man. I just wanted to call in and give my little
Yeah, it's about to go left.
I told you about to take a weird turn.
Yes,
I know my brother, bro.
You need to get a truck driver headset. Travell, you need to get a truck driver headset, man, so you can ride and talk, bro.
I got my buzz, you know what I'm saying?
That's
you know,
old man action right there, man. Stopping to take a phone call.
And my people came in, that's all. Matter of fact, I'm about to change it to the buzz so I can continue the conversation.
Go ahead. I do want to say something, though. Okay, well, let's be realistic, because we talked about this, Nick. That blue chip ratio list came out, right?
Yes.
They're like 7 teams ahead of Auburn.
Yeah.
I know this roster is good to us because we haven't seen a roster like this that's been composed like this at Auburn. When have we ever had 5-star receivers and a former 5-star quarterback? It looks different. So what I'm saying is 10 games, there are 7 teams ahead of us that are trying to win 10 games. So
okay, but with the roster we had possibly 7 or 8 games.
I mean, we had a talented roster.
If talent is what he is saying he needed to make those wins, he's got talent now.
Okay. Are we more talented than Alabama?
I think Auburn's second best. I mean, I know Jermaine ain't gonna like this because I said it before. He ain't gonna like it when I say this because it is what it is. But I think Auburn got the second best. I think Auburn got the second best talented roster in the league. And let me clarify what I'm saying. I'm saying when it comes down to position by position, when you're looking at the potential 2 deep of what's going on, I think Auburn has the second best roster in the league. I'm just being honest with you, man. We talk about blue chip ratio. We had this conversation on Sunday. We literally had this conversation on Sunday about blue chip ratio. That blue chip ratio is also including guys that was in the 25 class. Those guys ain't gonna play this year. A lot of those guys ain't this year. So when you look at what Auburn has coming back, make sure that on the offensive line, what the receiver
on my statement,
with what potentially this quarterback is going to do. With the secondary that Auburn has,
and I just want to make sure that it does
on the defensive line, because a lot of our guys in the 25 class in the rotation this year, they are really good.
I am out of town and I don't want my
Travell doing business on a live call. Travell doing business on a live phone call. Hey, Marcus, you said it was gonna go south, bro.
Mute your mic, man. Come on, man. Show my courtesy. He talking
what we talking about? My bad.
Bro, we can hear your lady.
Mute your mic so the fans can hear Nick.
That's not my lady, man.
Oh, my bad.
All right, my bad.
There we go. But what I was saying,
all right, man. There we go.
If that wasn't your lady, now you're in trouble with your lady. You know what I'm saying?
Nick started over
from the business deal going on.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Boy, wow. Anyway, but like I'm saying,
it went all off the rail.
Jordan Crawford is going to be in the rotation for Auburn this year. Elijah Melendez is going to be in the rotation as Auburn here. Both of those guys were 4-star guys. They're going to be in the rotation this year. So when you're looking at what's going to play and what's on the 2 deep for Auburn, I'm telling you, man, when you compare it to what other teams have, man, Auburn got one of the best rosters in the country. It's gonna be the best roster. See, I knew it. There he go, my boy Jim. I knew it, because he was not gonna like it. He was not.
I don't know. Best in the country.
I didn't say best in the country. I said second best.
One of the
in the SEC.
Second best in the SEC. So who's the best? So just so I know.
Number 1. Who?
It's Texas.
I got Texas at number 1. The reason, I know Alabama's on that list, is number 1 on the list at 89. But like I said, that's including 2025 guys as well. And a lot of their 2025 guys ain't gonna play. Auburn sold early playing time to this past class, and a lot of those guys in the 25 class are gonna play. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, if y'all
they had people in the 25 to play though, right?
I'm just saying that they 2026 class at Alabama wasn't bad at all either. It's not so the fact that they not playing the 2025s.
You talking about?
I'm just saying that.
You talking
2024? I meant, yeah, you're right, 2024. So like the fact that the 2025 class is not going to play, it's not like their 2024 class was like garbage, right? There still was an elite recruiting class, and teams like Georgia, Texas, teams like Oklahoma, Alabama, even Texas A&M. These schools have been stacking recruiting classes for a very long time. We only have 2, so yeah, at the top of our 2 deep, we are very talented.
Texas A&M just went through a coaching change. That's what they did, and they lost a lot of guys. They lost a lot of guys in the portal before Mike Elko got there. They did. They didn't retain a lot. They didn't retain a lot of guys.
They're still one of the most talented teams in the country.
That's fine. But what you're talking about the entire roster. I'm talking about guys that's going to play. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know who's going to play.
I'm talking it's a 2 deep guys. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like when you
so you're saying that our 2 deep is one of the best in the country.
Best in the country. Like if we're looking at blue chip ratio as the whole roster, yeah, we know
at receiver. At receiver, probably. If one of those tackles don't pan out, we're in trouble. Yeah. If one of those offensive linemen get hurt, we're bringing in somebody who hasn't played a lot of football before. Our tight end room. Whoa!
Ted, don't do that. Ted,
I live back in court, Ted. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? Our tight end room is not deep. Man. It's not deep at all, right?
No, I'm just joking.
There's no depth in the tight end room. Yeah.
Linebacker Coy Young and
you mentioned the offensive line. What offensive lineman will come in and play if what offensive lineman will come in and play?
Yeah, I gotta hop off. It's time for me to go home.
Okay.
All right.
What offensive lineman will come in and play if, I don't know, let's just say they ain't one of the tackles. I mean, not Chaplin, the other one.
Well, we don't know.
Xavier Miller played.
Xavier Miller, and then Carter would probably be the first guard off the bench.
Yeah, Carter was a 5-star. Carter was a 5-star.
Carter would be a first guard.
He hadn't played.
Yeah, he ain't got a lot of reps. But I agree with that, man. I think the roster is talented, man. But I would pick, man, several teams. I would pick a Georgia, Alabama, Texas before Auburn.
How can you pick Georgia? But Georgia, if you're gonna say this about Auburn, Georgia going through the exact same thing. So how more talented if they're 2 deep is the same way?
Because I think just from a recruiting standpoint, man, they in the cycle. Just say, for instance, if Auburn take this 26 class and just say hypothetically they go and bring it into the top 20 and then go and have a good portal class, then I would say, yeah, you on par. I think Georgia just has one more layer, man, than Auburn does as far as talent, just an overall team talent. Because it's just like we're saying, bro, it's like our defensive line, not that they're not talented, but we haven't seen it yet. The linebackers, we haven't seen it yet. Bro, we know the linebackers and the defensive line at Georgia is going to be.
No, we don't.
What they normally
bringing in a whole new defensive line.
I get it, but they got the same coach that they,
Georgia. I agree with you, but they defensive line the same. Which is
the reason I'm saying
and Kieran Crawford. We seen them play last year. So
right.
So what you saying?
What I'm saying though is Georgia has had another whole recruiting class, and Auburn hasn't. And plus, the thing I lean on, bro, is they got Kirby Smart. You feel what I'm saying? So Kirby Smart is a proven defensive guy and a defensive talent evaluator. So I know if he's recruiting elite talent, man, they're going to be coached up. Now, are they the team that was giving up like less than 14 points a game that year? Maybe not. But you know that Georgia defense, man, is going to be formidable. The front seven is going to be formidable because Kirby Smart is there. And as long as he's having classes in the top 2 or 3, bro, it ain't like he forgot how to coach. He going to coach them up. So with Kirby Smart, in the same way you would give Nick Saban a pass, is the same way I would give Kirby Smart a pass. He has a proven record, man, as far as recruiting and developing and seeing talent. He has a proven record. So that's why I would just say Kirby Smart, man. And Georgia, man.
You want to join in on the conversation? Call in 334-521-2679. 334-521-2679. Give us a call if you want to join in on the conversation. Call in. So, man, we hope y'all are enjoying this, trying to get this off the ground because we want to get y'all more involved in the show. Not just in the chat, but actually come in and hear your opinion as well. So we've had Robert Smith call in, Marcus's favorite fan. We had Auburn Express call in. We had Vandy Chris call in, Huggy Beard call in. We had our guy from Denmark, South Carolina call in. We got a lesson on Formula One tonight. And of course, Vale came in as well and talked with us as well, man. If you want to come in and get in on this, hit us up 334-521-2679. 334-521-2679 if you want to get in on this conversation and let us know your thoughts on it as well. All right. I mean, I cede it to you, but all I'm gonna say is we'll see this year. We'll see this season because I'm looking at guys that potentially could play, and I'm saying Auburn's 2 deep is better than 14 other teams in the conference.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this too, Nick. I don't think it is cut and dry as I may seem like I'm saying. You can argue it. I don't think that. I think it's all opinionated. Like I just think Kirby gonna have a good defense. So that's opinionated.
Yeah, somebody calling in on the line. You around the water cooler with the fellas. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you are. Who on the line with us around the water cooler? What's up? What's going on?
Hey, yo, what's up, Nick, Tez, and DC? This is your boy, Mr. 21, Ed Darby.
Ed Darby,
what's up? What's going on,
Ed Darby, what's going on? What's on your mind?
What's the deal?
21, can you do something for me? What up, my boy?
Yeah, man. Just listening to y'all's discussion. For me, you know, this has nothing to do.
Oh snap! What happened to Ed? Whoa.
Oh man,
this is all about Hugh Freeze and the coaching dog.
All right, we got Ed back. What's up, Ed?
Are you back?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I was like, listening to y'all's conversation earlier. You talked about the blue chip ratio, the roster, the talent. All that's fine. This is coming down to coaching. Point blank, period. You ain't got the leadership at the front. There's nothing you can do in the back. I'm a military head. That's how stuff works. You got weak leadership, your team is not gonna be able to follow you. Plain and simple. So having like missteps like coaching malpractice, you got a kicker that's struggling. You want to try to run him out there at the last second, try to make a crucial kick, put him in a bad position. You don't know what's going on with your quarterback and offensive coordinator in practice. You focusing in on recruiting full time, which is fine. But what are you doing during the week? That's what I have questions about. And is he going to have that this year where he has complete control of the team at all times? Watching Well Off Media with Coach Dion, like one of his first days when he got there, he told them they had to wear a specific type of uniform when they go to work out. Everybody had to wear black socks. Somebody showed up with white socks the first day. He immediately threw him out. I don't think Hugh Freeze does anything like that.
I know a guy. That's all I'm saying. I know a guy.
Oh, man.
I know.
So there's no
I know a
standard.
guy.
There's no standard. There's no standard of excellence, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I just question. Yeah, what is the standard at Auburn? Mm-hmm. And then I do agree with a lot what Vandy Chris was talking about. Like when we get ready to play Vandy this year, I mean, we're going to have more talent in a lot of teams, but we don't have the coaching edge. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
anything else on your mind? Get about your
that Vandy game is going to be crucial. You know, for him because that's one of the wins that he needs. But I don't believe in it as of right now unless he shows me.
Okay. So before we switch to the next caller, we got him on hold. What's your overall win total for Auburn this year? What if right now? I mean, what are you saying? What are you saying Auburn's ending record will be at the end of the season? What are you comfortable saying right now, based on all factors? What do you?
He better get 8, so he can get another season.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I like that.
Because, like I said, I think he can win. I think he can win 10 games, and then he can also win 6 because with Hugh Freeze, I believe there's a 3-game swing with him.
Okay.
In these games, it gets close because you don't know how he's going to react. Okay. That's what I'm most worried about.
Okay. Yeah. Ed, man, we appreciate you calling in, my guy.
It's a good call, man. It's a good call.
Yeah.
All right, now.
All right.
Yeah, bro. I like went back and like from time to time I watched games all season. But go ahead. Go get your call.
We got somebody else on the line. Who on the line with us? Tell us who you are. You around the water cooler with us, my guy. What's going on?
Man, this sweet stuff for 256, man. What's the word, bro?
Sweet stuff for 256.
What's going on?
What up, man? What's going on?
What's the deal? What's the word with y'all, man?
What's happening?
Man, I don't know it. Hold on one second. I can barely hear y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second.
All right. Okay.
All right. Man, first of all, we wasted Nick Marshall. I just want to go and put that on out there. We wasted him.
Right.
We wasted Jacquez Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I hate gonna look back on them dudes and know they were special. I'm just recapping everything y'all talked about so far. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I agree with you 1,000% about Brian Harsin. You know what I'm saying? I think if they wanted to give Brian Harsin a legit chance, he could have did it.
Yep.
I really do. Look, remember what he did to Ole Miss and what he did to Arkansas. We took them apart when Brian Harsin was there, when we had a quarterback and everything else. Now, I would like to see Brian Harsin with the team we got now. You know what I'm saying? Now,
hey,
so
y'all forget Brian Harsin started that season out 6-2. I'm just saying.
He did 6-2, and I was not a big Bo Nix fan, but I bet if you ask Bo Nix privately, he'll tell you because you could see him getting his feet up on him and everything. Because Brian Harsin was a quarterback guy. You could see the visual improvement in him when Brian Harsin was there. You can see it on the field if you know football. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I think we got rid of Gus way too late.
Okay.
And yeah, and like I said in the comments 1,000 times, man, this Baylor game for Freeze, man, he got to show and prove in this game, big dog. You know, we want to see the direction of the program. We'll be going not against a cupcake. You got a formidable opponent. You know, everything that's to happen. Got to show and prove. And last time I said that, you made a good point talking about it could be fool's gold. It could be. But the thing is, we got to look better, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to look like a better team. I think our defense is going to be lights out. I'm anxious to see Jackson Arnold, to see how our offense is going to look. I'm anxious to see it all. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet stuff. But let me ask you this question. Based on what you just said, you said you're anxious to see Jackson Arnold. You said you think our defense is going to be lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, at this point in time, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked. I got Ed Darby. What is your prediction? What is your win total prediction for Auburn this year?
Okay, well, all right. Can I give a little gray area? Is that all right?
I mean, look. We gonna be doing call-in shows all the time. I'm gonna put a day on it. So we gonna give official picks on August 11th. So 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from this tweet, we're gonna give official picks for the season. So just right now, preliminary, what is your total Auburn win total for the season?
My total win, okay. I'm gonna say 8 wins. And I'm gonna say 8 wins because there were some games last year that we should have won. The games we should have won would have gave us 8 wins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, in reality. And then, and one more thing before I move on, I want to say y'all tripping with the Sean White slander. Sean White wasn't bad, y'all. Come on now. Let's be real.
I told you, I agree. That's what I say, bro.
Sean White marched us right down the field every time he got in the game, bro.
Yeah, we on the same page, man. I think Sean White, bro.
I mean, okay.
Huh?
I mean, I asked the question: would you take Peyton Thorne over Sean White?
I said Sean White.
Absolutely.
I said
Peyton
Sean White.
Thorne is the worst quarterback I've ever seen at Auburn, hands down. Hands down, he is the worst. He's not better than Chris Todd. He's not better than any of them. Any of them. That man is a capo of the Garbidi crime family. He's garbage. Garbage.
Wow.
Garbage. Garbage.
Wow.
Sorry. Trash. I know last year was, everybody was like, oh, don't crash on Peyton Thorne. Was awful. He was awful. Let's just keep it funky. He was awful.
Sweet Stuffer said it there, man. He taking Sean White over Peyton Thorne. He said
I would.
He said he think Auburn is gonna be lights out this year. He anxious to see Jackson Arnold, and he said he agreed with us on Brian Harsin. So hey, that's a good call, fellas. What y'all think?
That's a great call.
Hey, I do, and I'm gonna let it go, but I'm gonna say though, I think we'll win 8 games this year, based on, I hate to use attrition, you know what I'm saying, but based on how we looked last year in certain situations where we just were inept at quarterback, we just were. I mean, Peyton Thorne held us back. He did. You know what I'm saying? He did. But Hugh Freeze better get it together. He would never get to coach Deuce Knight. He better get it together.
Oh, he gonna coach Deuce Knight.
Yeah,
if he got to put him in the game.
If he play with his food this year, he won't be coaching him.
He gonna find a way. Trust me, he gonna find a way to make that one happen.
So let me ask y'all this. And I know this is a little foreshadowing, but let me ask y'all this, a serious question. Let's say we dropped the ball this year, right? Okay. Who do y'all want to see as the head coach on the Plains?
Oh, you already know. I done said it plenty of times. I want Auburn. I want Auburn to go out and do whatever they got to do to get Marcus Freeman.
Okay.
That's what I want him to do, because I want for one, he checks off 2 boxes for me. For one, he's a splash hire, and 2, he's a defensive minded coach. That's what I want Auburn to figure out a way to. If I was the AD, I would try to find a way to lure him to the SEC. Even though I know it will be hard, I want Marcus Freeman.
Great, man. Man,
say, hey, Saban going to the Bengals.
Well, I'm gonna say this. To me, that's a layered answer to a layered question, and I'm gonna say this. Okay, now because I said before, I thought if we could have got Lane, because let's be real here, Auburn has never had a flagship coach. We have not had that yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've had people sneak in, have a little success, but we ain't had nobody come and sustain. Now, Hugh Freeze is being, huh?
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Shout out to DC. DC had to get out of here, man. Shout out to DC. That's actually a really good point. We haven't had
can you define
flagship coach like that.
Can you define flagship coach for me?
Okay, what I mean is, what coach have we had that we could build a statue for out in front of our stadium yet?
Fact.
Who have we had that has sustained excellence? We think about this. Auburn has never had back-to-back 10-win seasons. Never. Ain't that something?
True.
Never. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean is somebody to come in and sustain, and even if we don't make the playoff, but if we're a problem for other people, and you know what I'm saying, and what Auburn is supposed to be, that's what I mean. You know, maybe on the way. Cause look, think about this. As great as we think Bobby Bowden is, because I was a big FSU fan back in the day myself, Bobby Bowden only won 2 championships, bro. 2. That's it, the whole time he was there. But the point that I'm making in saying that is, what was Florida State before Bobby Bowden got there? What was Florida before Steve Spurrier got there?
Fair statement.
Yeah.
And I'm saying all that to say it's all about leadership. Look at how bad Miami been in the dumps since Larry Coker left. Man, in college, you have to have a leader. Alabama was recruiting at the same level pretty much they recruiting now when they was having Shula and DeBose and all them other guys. Nick Saban came right in, sewing machine. It's all about the leadership in college. It is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on that. I'm gonna say, if we get rid of Hugh Freeze, if we can't lure Marcus Freeman, that's a good pick. But if we're gonna go and give somebody that chance with a hot coordinator or whatever, look, I want y'all to think about what I'm finna say for a minute now.
All right.
Look, why not Damian Craig? Damian Craig has been Recruiter of the Year several times at several universities. He's an Auburn man. He's been at Auburn a few times. If we can't get him, why not bring Cadillac back? You know what I'm saying? If we just can't go out and get who we want, like right off the rip, why not? You know what I'm saying? Just think about what I'm saying for a minute. Just take what I'm saying in. Don't say, oh man, Damian Craig ain't got no. He may not, but just think about what I'm saying. You know, he wanted to be offensive coordinator, and Hugh Freeze let him go because Hugh Freeze wouldn't move him up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not Hugh Freeze, but Gus Malzahn. You know.
I get what you're saying. And then plus you got to understand too his relationship with Jimbo. You know, his relationship with Jimbo. You know, Jimbo was his QB coach when he was at Auburn as well.
Really?
Yeah. So that kind of went in hand too. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Damian Craig back on the Plains. I mean, the recruiting part of what you're saying. Yeah, you can't get no better. I mean, who on Auburn staff right now would you say recruits better than Damian Craig?
Right now, nobody right now. Damian Craig's been Recruiter of the Year at A&M, USC, and he was at, if I'm not mistaken, was he not at Auburn one year?
He was at Auburn.
Recruiter of the Year nationally.
He was at Auburn 2 stints, actually, 2 different times.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like the guy that called in before and talked about the administration, I believe that too. The administration play too many games. You know what I'm saying? They play too many games. So, you know, if it don't pan out, this move will be more important than the last move. You know what I'm saying? So those are my opinions. That's what I think, man. I appreciate y'all for taking my call, fellas. Thank y'all.
Be a stranger, sweet
Oh man.
Be a stranger.
Great call.
Great call from Chris. Great call, man. Yeah, I agree with him, man. To his point of when he said, when has Auburn ever had, and shout out to DC, man. DC had to get out of here. Shout out to DC. He always come through and chop it up with us as always. Make sure y'all go over there and y'all subscribe over to Auburn Addicts TV on YouTube as well, man. We have 24 people watching on Twitter. We have whatever 24 minus 16 watching right here on YouTube. So yeah, man, if y'all want to come in, we gonna be here. And we appreciate y'all so much for calling in, man. If you want to call in and jump into the show, there's the number right there. 334-521-2679. 334-521-2679. That is the call-in number if you want to jump in and give us your thoughts on Auburn football, SEC football, anything that's on your mind about sports, man. If you want anything dealing with the SEC and college football. We had somebody talk about Formula One tonight. Shout out to our guy from Denmark as well, man. But if you want to call in, 334-521-2679. Again, that is 334-521-2679. If you want to come in and jump in on the conversation with you. But yeah, I mean, to his point, I got to agree. Yeah, that's a very, very valid point. When have we ever had a coach that had that we can say like that's like a splash hire, and that's why. And I know we foreshadowing because I'm gonna be real with you. There is a multiverse. There is a multiverse where Hugh Freeze could be that guy.
I was about to say at one point, Hugh Freeze would have been a splash hire, right?
Yeah.
At one point.
Agreed.
But is it safe to say that we haven't gotten this right?
You talking about a head coach?
Yeah. Have we hired the right coach? When's the last time we hired the right coach? Maybe Tuberville.
When you say the right coach, have we hired the right? When you say has all the tools, like works well with the players, X's and O's guy, works well with the administration and the community, or and stuff like that, like the whole package, it'll probably have to be tough.
Right. But
then you have to say
they didn't want him anyway.
That problem too. So you would probably have to go back further than that. You would probably have to go back to what, Terry Bowden? But then he had problems with the administration as well at some point in time.
Sounds like it's the administration.
I mean, I don't know, man, but like, I mean, if this does go sideways, and I don't want it to, because if it goes sideways, then I think we setting ourselves back.
I was about to say, turn the loop off.
It's still on? Let me make sure.
Yeah.
All right. It should be off now. You shouldn't be able to hear nothing.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. All right. But like I was saying, man, like I honestly feel that if that's the case, man, we literally like, I mean, if this does go sideways, and like I said, I don't want it to go sideways at no point in time, because I do want us to be successful moving forward. If it does, man, we got to make Splash hire. And I'm telling you, the Splash hire got it. I think the number one name on that list, it has to be, in my personal opinion, it got to be Marcus Freeman. You got to figure out a way to get Marcus Freeman down here in the South. You got to figure out a way to get him at Auburn. You have to.
I wouldn't be opposed to Cadillac.
Okay. Coming back being a head coach.
Yeah.
With no head coaching experience. Not even a coordinator experience.
I mean, we got head coaching experience now.
Okay. I mean, I can't. But is he? And please, when I say this is not bashing Cardinal Williams as a player. But is he the right hire? Will he be the right hire?
I think there's a good portion of our fan base that would accept it.
Would accept it. I feel you on that. I feel you.
And I also think he does a good job of getting the team ready to play.
Just the energy part of it, the passion part of it. Okay, because he played out.
We wouldn't overlook a team.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I can agree with you there, because I go back to that. Was it that Texas A&M game? Was it the Texas A&M game? Well, Auburn, Mississippi State. No, we lost to Mississippi State. It was the Texas A&M game at home. It was 20,
when they came out locked arms.
Yeah, came locked arms. Yeah, I go back to that game, man. It was just so much emotion in that game, bro. That was an emotional game. So yeah, I agree with you there. Like the teams would be ready to play. They would know what it is to be able to play for Auburn. That would be something. Huggy put in the chat. He asked the question. He said the real question is, would Coach Latt do worse than what we got now? I ask you this. If Cardinal Williams was the head coach last year, does Auburn win more than 5 games?
I think 5 games are better. I don't think he wins less.
But would the feeling in Auburn be better? Like, would the feeling around the program be better because he's the guy? Because he's an Auburn and things stuff like that.
I think he'd have won that one.
Okay. All right, then. It is what it is.
Because he basically turned us into a triple option team.
Kind of did. Yeah, they just ran the ball. Him and they just run the ball a lot. Earlier they just run the ball. Man, we had a goal tonight to hit 10 super chats. We didn't get one. Not one super chat. A little bad. Well, maybe we'll get some more. Maybe we'll get them another time. But I'm gonna end the poll right now, man. In the chat. You saw the poll in the chat. The poll stated, who would you say who's going to have more rushing yards in the conference? And it came out of tie. I mean, rushing touchdown. It came out of tie between Jackson Arnold and Lenore Sellers with 44% each. So that's going to be interesting. A lot of people think it's going to be a tie between those 4 quarterbacks. They feel like it's going to be between Jackson Arnold and Lenore Sellers with 44% each. So I think I'm not opposed to saying Jackson Arnold, because I agree with you. I think Auburn in the red zone is going to be a lot better this year. And I think it's probably going to be more because of Jackson Arnold's. No, I think it's going to be more because of the height that you have at wide receiver this year with Horatio Fields out there. I think you're going to see a lot of fade balls. Because when you got Horatio Fields, Perry Thompson, and Cam Coleman out there, you just throw it up. I mean, I think all of them are 6'3" and above. But also, Jackson Arnold gives you a rushing threat in the red zone. So I think I wouldn't be opposed to that, but yeah, I think Lenore Sellers probably gets it. Just because you got to factor in the fact that how many of those touchdowns are potentially going to be 40+ yard touchdowns when he break them and go for a long run.
Yeah. So I'm still gonna go with Jackson Arnold. I just think he's gonna be our red zone offense.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa. I'm talking about something. I want to talk about 2 teams. I'll talk about something else. Yeah, man. So we got 26 people watching on X right now, and we have 10 people watching on YouTube, man. So we appreciate all of y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Huggy said, real question, what's a super chat? Well, super chat is where you support the channel. We're not doing memberships yet. We'll probably introduce those next month, maybe, who knows. But you just support the channel. You can just support the channel. Small donations to the channel. We ain't really pushing it or nothing right now, but one day maybe we will. It is weird. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us tonight, man. This has been a really good show, man. Call-in aspect has been really dope. We want to thank Robert Smith for calling in tonight. Shout out to Robert, man. That's Marcus's number 1 fan. Shout out to Robert Smith. Shout out to our guy from Denmark, South Carolina. I don't even remember if he told us his name. I think he just told us he's from Denmark, South Carolina. But did he tell us his name?
Yeah.
I don't even think he told us his name. But shout out to him for calling. Shout out to our guy. Shout out to the guys from Auburn Express. We got to get Auburn Express on the show. So shout out to the guys at Auburn Express, man. Shout out to Vandy Chris for calling in. As always, man. Shout out to our guy. Of course, you already know the Huggy Beard himself, man. Shout out to him for calling in. Travell called in as well, man. Shout out to Travell on the road to Houston. Shout out to our guy, Mr. 21 himself, Ed Darby in the chat. Shout out to Ed for calling in as well. And of course, shout out to our guy, Sweet Stuff for 256. You see him in the chat. Shout out to him for calling in as well, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Don't be a stranger, man. We'll be doing these shows every Friday. We'll be doing mainly call-in shows on Fridays now. And then we'll be doing call-in segments on Mondays and Wednesdays. But the Friday shows are just going to be specifically for just call in. But we appreciate y'all, man. Tez, tell them where they can find you at, Mike.
You can find me at It's SEC here on YouTube. You can find me there on Twitter as well. And my personal page is Codename Tez on Twitter.
Yeah, boy, man. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to him, man. Content dropping tomorrow or Sunday?
Probably Sunday.
Sunday. It's a pickle.
Yeah. College football pickups starting.
Make sure y'all check that out, man. Over at SEC season, man. Hey, make sure y'all go over and subscribe over to Tight Sports Alabama Football Megacast here on YouTube as well, man. Shout out to our guy DC. Make sure you go over there and subscribe over to Auburn Addicts TV on YouTube as well, man. Shout out to Dustin over at the Uptempo Podcast, man. Me and Dustin got some things that's cooking up, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We're gonna be trying to make that happen, man. I got B Sharp. I don't remember seeing B Sharp in the chat tonight. He probably was. He maybe was in the chat. He was. Well, shout out. I didn't get a chance to shout out to B Sharp, man. Shout out to B Sharp tonight. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over to B Sharp at Sharpshooter Sports Talk as well, man. Of course, Vandy Chris over at the Golden Broom Podcast, man. Shout out to Vandy Chris over at the Golden Broom Podcast. Bubba and the old man. Bubba called in as well. Shout out. I forgot about Bubba. Bubba and the old man. Bubba called in tonight, man. So shout out to Bubba. And make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over to Bubba and the old man, Auburn Sports Talk as well. And of course, the Huggy Beard himself is in the chat as well, man. And make sure y'all go over there and subscribe over to his YouTube channel as well. And on Facebook is Huggy Beard on Facebook and Bubble High on Facebook as well, man. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to that, man. Auburn Dad, what's up, man? I didn't get a chance to shout you out, Auburn Dad. What's up? JT, I didn't see you tonight. What's up, man? Shout out to you and King Richard, your Royal Highness. What's going on, man? I didn't see you tonight, but I'm still shouting you out, my guy. I hope y'all doing all right. Y'all be good, man. Hope y'all safe out there, man, as always, man. We'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be back around the water cooler. We'll be talking some more SEC football. We're getting close, man. We getting close.
Yeah.
Walking season is almost over with. I think they said this is the last Thursday where we won't have football again until February, because I think NFL preseason starts next week. I think.
Oh wow! I didn't realize that.
I think NFL preseason starts either next week or week after next. One of the two. But fall camp starts Tuesday for Auburn, the 29th. So we'll start hearing some reports coming out of Auburn about what's going on with the football team in fall camp. That starts Tuesday the 29th. So yeah, man. All right. We're gonna get out of here, man. This was a great show. This was a really great show, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler, man. This was a great show. Just know we're gonna try to make the Friday shows fully strictly call-in shows for everybody to come in and voice their opinions. And then during the week, we'll have call-in segments. During our regular shows, we'll have call-in segments for like two to four calls for that show. But man, we appreciate y'all.
Nice.
We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, back around the water cooler. And as always, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. And until Monday, it is one love. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We out this mug. We holla.
Boys and girls of all ages,
Peace.
You're tuned into the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the biggest podcast in the world. Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Water Cooler Talks with your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick. Make sure you like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.